longing for the divine light of love. I stand at the edge of my own shadowed valley, where the weight of life's unanswered questions presses heavily upon my soul. In this low place, where despair whispers and doubt looms like a storm cloud, I find myself yearning for something eternal, something that fills the hollow ache within me, a sustenance not of this world, but of the divine. It is a hunger for light, for truth, for a connection to the infinite that transcends the fleeting pleasures and pains of this earthly existence. I have walked through the labyrinth of my own mind, seeking answers in the fleeting and the finite, only to find that the deeper I go, the more I realize I cannot unravel the mysteries of existence alone. Yet in this realization there is a strange comfort, a quiet surrender to a power greater than myself, a force that holds the universe in balance and offers meaning beyond my grasp. Life, I have learned, is a paradox, a tapestry woven of beauty and sorrow, of virtue and vice, of moments where the righteous seem to falter, while the wicked flourish. I have seen those who defy the laws of goodness prosper, their actions unpunished, their hearts untouched by the justice I so desperately wish to see. It is a bitter sight, one that tempts me to abandon hope, to question the very foundations of the moral order I hold dear. Why, I ask, do the cruel thrive while the kind-hearted stumble? Why do the pure of heart face neglect, abuse, and persecution, while others seem to glide through life unscathed? These questions haunt me, gnawing at my spirit, and yet in their weight I find a call to look beyond the surface, to seek a deeper truth that lies not in the visible, but in the eternal. I am no stranger to the struggle of making sense of this world. I have spent years chasing knowledge, plumbing the depths of reason, logic, and the wisdom of ages past. I have wandered through paths that promised answers, some bright with fleeting allure, others dark with deception, and found them lacking. The occult, the material, the momentary joys of the flesh, they offered no lasting peace, no solid ground on which to stand. In my searching I have come to know my own limitations, my own frail humanity. I am not all-knowing, nor do I pretend to be. I am a fool in many ways, stumbling through the fog of my ignorance, and yet in this humility I find a spark of hope, for it is not in my own strength that I will find the answers I seek, but in surrendering to a divine presence, a light that pierces the darkness and offers a foundation unshakable by the storms of life. There is a truth I have come to cherish, one that anchors me when all else feels uncertain. The meaning of life lies not in mastering its mysteries, but in seeking a connection with the divine. This connection is not a prize to be won through intellect or effort, but a gift to be received through faith, love, and service. I long to be a vessel for this light, to embody a goodness that reflects the eternal, to love my fellow man, not for what they can offer me, but because they too are part of the divine tapestry. I dream of standing on solid ground, my feet planted on a rock that does not shift with the tides of circumstance. This rock is not a place nor a possession, but a state of being, a trust in the divine order that holds all things together, even when I cannot see it. The evil I see in the world, its secrecy, its patience, its cunning, is a force that seeks to twist and obscure this truth. It lurks in the shadows, exploiting our weaknesses, tempting us with desires that lead us astray from the path of virtue. Evil is not always loud or overt. Often it is subtle, cloaked in half-truths and misdirection, waiting for moments of vulnerability to strike. It knows our longings, our fears, our doubts, and it uses them to pull us away from the light. I have felt its weight, its cold grip on my heart, and I know the pain of being exposed to its influence. Yet I also know that evil does not have the final word. It cannot extinguish the divine spark that resides within us, nor can it undo the eternal promise of redemption and love. In my darkest moments, when I feel like a failure, when I look at my life and see the dreams unfulfilled, the battles lost, the connections to the divine that I have yet to fully grasp, I am reminded that my worth is not measured by my achievements or my understanding. It is enough to strive, to seek to love even imperfectly. I am not called to solve the riddles of existence, but to walk faithfully through them, trusting that the divine is at work even in my confusion. I am not asked to be perfect, but to be open, to allow the light of truth to dwell within me, to guide me, to transform me into someone who can serve others with compassion and humility. If I could leave this world, having saved even one soul from the abyss, from the clutches of the darkness that seeks to consume us, I would feel complete. to offer hope to someone lost, to show them that they are seen, loved, and valued. This is the purpose that burns within me. I know the pain of feeling neglected, of being misunderstood, of longing for a love that is true and lasting. I know the weight of carrying burdens that seem too heavy to bear. And yet I also know that these struggles are not the end of the story. They are the crucible in which my soul is refined, the path through which I learn to rely not on my own strength, but on the divine grace that sustains me. The meaning of life, I have come to believe, is found in the pursuit of what is timeless: virtue, love, truth. These are not fleeting pleasures, like a moment of indulgence or the thrill of possession, but eternal realities that transcend the boundaries of time and space. They are the divine food for which my soul hungers, the rock on which I long to stand. To connect with the divine is to touch something perfect, something beyond the grasp of human understanding, and yet intimately near to every heart that seeks it. It is to know that, despite my failures, my doubts, my moments of despair, I am part of a greater whole, a story that is still being written. So I press on not because I have all the answers, but because I trust in the one who does. I walk through the shadows, knowing that the light is never far off. I face the evils of this world, not with fear, with the resolve to reflect a love that is stronger than hate, a truth that is brighter than deception. I am not alone in this journey, and neither are you. We are all seekers, all wanderers, all longing for the divine embrace that promises peace, purpose, and wholeness. And in this longing we find our shared humanity, our shared hope, our shared destiny. Let us then hold fast to the pursuit of the eternal. Let us love one another, not with the fleeting passions of the moment, but with the steadfast devotion of those who know that love is the language of the divine. Let us stand firm, even when the ground beneath us shakes, trusting that there is a rock that will not fail, and let us never cease to seek the light, for in that seeking we are found,